right, Abusia for Michiachamo, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, depending on the continent or depending on your time frame or wherever you're watching us from. This is Ghanatalksradio, and this is the Political Hub Show right here. We are in our studios at Anya, and this is your favorite, everyone's favorite host, Ras Ellababy. Welcome back to another week. Happy belated Farmers Day. Which was on 1st December. Farmers Day was Friday. Happy Farmers Day to all our farmers. And no more Kenya Ejani Endi. Big shout outs to my TikTok viewers. Charlie, me bad TikTok so active on my personal page, and I see scientific. Hello, brother. POP. When it comes to me, POP. Ghana Ninano. He is the man. Just contact him right here on me TikTok so or shall say when it comes to POP or no and a boy Juma and a number one scientific. This also let me send these greetings to my one and only spiritual father, Bishop Kabnesia, my papa baby Awobia the body and I'm sorry. Thank you so much for your guidance. And to all Ajagraja movement members, Michiacha Munina and Kaiboy last week. Me mamusa and Kaibo, let me repeat it again. There are a lot of scammers going around portraying to be Bishop Kwabnesiama. Please, the man will never ask you for any money to come for consultation. And listen, like I said, nobody can give you invite to Ajagraja City unless directly from the man. On Juska, on Joshua Yekra, on Geo offering Juska because of like for consultation those things. So please beware of scammers. Obi Juska or the Obeba Papa Noa or Bois. We've said this and we said this again, so be vigilant. Now, Mumwaya Naya reported all the fake pages are portray as Papano, Afe, and Chato, and common management, more, Amanon, UK and the US and those in Ghana here, management of Ghanatalksradio for always giving us the opportunity to come here and, deliberate and, talk about issue, giving us the opportunity to be here. Sorry, today we started a bit late. Technically we had some issues, so sorry that we came here on late. But then let's dive into it. Of course, my one and only social activist and guest, Makosa, will join us very soon. But during the weekend there was the NPP primaries and a whole lot happened. I was glued to my TV set on CTTV and a whole lot happened. It's normal. Some of the things that happen, it's normal in the set of politics, and it's normal in the set of elections where people are being paid monies to vote or to abandon we are being given some incentives because at the end of the day omudru parliament so delegates will rather take their monies right on grounds. And with some of the results that came out, a bit more surprising, but some of them too were okay. There were results that kind of were expecting. Let's go through the results one by one. Into screen is big shout outs to David Owutu Mensa, who is on TikTok right here. Thank you so much. You call Asoman constituency the winning here with 423 votes, Mr. That's Pius Enam. What's your results now? Most of the MPs now, my imagine, mostly those who are in the Flagstaff House already, those who are closer to the president, or makes me or more influence here to be able to retain or to be able to hold these seats. We are now seeing would this impact the 2024 elections, because now they are going to go against the NDC in the 2024 elections. People are tired. People have seen the hardship that this government has put us through. At the end of the day, what government time to say the Oyonkoye or Sakwaje bicycles or Chichema delegates now. We don't know what is going to happen now. What the the results will be able to draw. Now, closing remarks on the 2024 budget by the financial minister. Now, Yera Alan, so a pulling crowd be a man shock over the weekend. Kumasi. Yera John Dramani Mahama also responded to some Maybe Bawumia kind about the 24-hour working system. They be make us as a statement be one ma Bawumia make ya as on one kasa one tears. Ya babo stories we ni na so. Me kwa baby ya besia.
Occasion demands the company of good music that fits the purpose. At GTR Sounds, we understand your need to create just the right atmosphere for your wedding or engagement, party, funeral, crusade, political campaign or rally, or just any other event, as well as executive and corporate functions. With our modern and high-quality spinning machines, mixers, microphones, and power amplifiers, binary speakers, and subs, we offer the highest of sound quality and music play at events and functions. At GTR Sounds, we have a team of seasoned and highly experienced sound engineers who understand just the right choice of music for your events. Locate our studios at Aponchi Hotel in Anya or call our numbers 054-8522-897 or 027-3363-973. You can also reach via our email sounds@ghanatalksradio.com. At GTR Sounds, we take care of your events. Every occasion demands the company of good music.
Okay, Abusiafo, welcome back to the show. This is the Political Hub Show. If you just joined us, this is the Political Hub Show right here on Ghana Talks Radio. We are in our studios at Anya. We do everything some. So if you have your product, you want to advertise on the station, we are both online. Just contact us on the office, line, and we are good to go. We have very good deals. Come and advertise right here on Ghana Talks Radio. Leave your comment and we will get back to you on that. Now, closing remarks on the delivered, that is the 2024 budget. Financial Minister Eddie Tuja has, raising a whole lot of conversation. Already, the 2024 budget has its conversation. There's a whole lot around the 2024, budget. How can you spend more than what you earn? And it means we will continue to borrow. And the minority has said that the budget is weaponized to fail, which is very true. Now, Oshe the way our budget neto na Financial Minister Honorable Ken Oforiatta Eka. As we move forward, it is my sincere hope that we can continue to work together in the spirit of collaboration and unity. Our shared commitment to the well-being of our citizens, transcends political differences, and I am confident that by working hand in hand, we can overcome any challenges that lies ahead. Also, Parliament approve Sikabimano. Also, I urge this honorable house to pass the appropriation bill for the sum of 259 billion to 52,474,750 Ghana cedi to be issued out of the consolidated fund from the first day of January 2024 to 31st day of December 2024 to fund programs of ministries, departments, and agencies and other government obligations. It is a one tiasia. consolidated fund edaho yera Mahama and then or more mobile ni na edisika bia to ho a consolidated fund ye honorable can ata episode ni sakase scam, and it's not any amount of money bia. That is, we are talking of 259 billion more. They ever say almost 300 billion. Episode ni saka. Now say from January 2024 to 31st no says canon na ya debe running economy no. And when you think about these things, it's mind busting. You cannot understand the type of government that we are in. Consolidated funds sikabia daho. Already loans near the idea mentiasio loans that this government has taken. Sika abba government way sem. COVID sika abba mun sem. Any sika ketwa. Why are we still owing? Why are we still in debt? This is the question. Why are we still in debt? Why are we still touching monies that we shouldn't be touching? Sika abba way sem no. And your mind busting. Yes, we are owing. Yet sika kakra abano and sunyai ye pese ye di so ye saka consolidated fund close to 300 billion ye from mamo. Na me did say government impo approve ya between January to February MPP for besa ba be ka chese kanasa. And that is the kind of government that is leading us as a nation. And it's sad. It's just sad. This brings me to this 24-hour working system. Ebe se ye man penyi Bawumia me maka and me say kebi. Ebe se onti no ho ase or he doesn't understand when he speaks. And never bo on ma asa on wan kasa no. On tiase sa na me hu no. Because the way he spoke about this 24 working hour system. Na yankoti the omanpenyi a odi akire eka or say chop bar, they work 24 hours. Then they work 24 hours. Then they work 24 hours into 24-hour working system. No already know. A year Juma, our Ghana. Way and a year John Dramani Mahama. Nyansa Ashanama. Ebema response to the year Mahama. To the year Bawumia Ekai. Yankoli Yankosha video nearby.
Recently, I talked about a 24-hour economy. And many people are coming and saying, oh, it's not a well thought through program. People are doing 24-hour economy already. If one pharmacy is doing 24 hours, if one factory is doing 24 hours, that's not what I'm talking about. Everybody should be encouraged to be able to do a 24-hour shift. Because we have the harvest season now, the bumper harvest. Factories that are processing agricultural products should be able to run 2 shifts so that they are able to process as much of the agricultural produce as possible. There's nothing wrong with that. And so if already one factory is doing it and others are not doing it, what we're saying is that we will give incentives for everybody who wants to run a 24-hour shift system to be able to do that, so that more young people can be employed. But we know that there will be obstacles. One, you need to provide security, because people must be able to work in the night without armed robbers going to attack them. So it means that we must provide more police officers. We must provide all those companies with security so that they are able to do their work. But if we have to provide more police officers and security men, it means we will employ more young people to join the security services to be able to make the 24-hour economy work. And so it doesn't mean that if already 1 or 2 industries are doing it, or 1 or 2 companies are doing it, we cannot provide incentives for more of them to do it so that they can provide opportunity for more young people to get work. And so it is our policy, we'll implement it. It's not by force. When we come, we'll open it. The initiative is available. Any company that wants to work a shift system and work more than the 8 hours that they normally work, from 8 o'clock to 5 o'clock, they will sign on and we'll give them tax incentives. Because if you work the extra shift, you will be given tax breaks. Aside from that, you'll be provided with security and everything that you need to be able to employ more people. And so it is a policy that we are working through. We have a team that is working on it, and we will roll it out, and companies that are willing to participate will sign on and join. We'll give them the tax incentives they need. And then also I indicated that in the night when we are sleeping, the electricity companies are still producing electricity, but we are using less. So the companies that sign on to the 24-hour economy, why don't we give them the electricity at a cheaper rate so that it can reduce their cost of production? And that will encourage more companies to work at night if they can be provided with security. And so it's a project that we will adopt. We have a group of experts working on it. We'll roll out the policy.
Okay. So that was the response from Yera John Dramani Mahama. Now, I have two major questions about this policy. I really support this policy. It is great. It is working overseas, and I know it will work here and it can work here. Me personally, I want this 24-hour working system so that I can work at night and sleep the whole day. I like it that way. My question is, these companies that will adapt this 24-hour working system. Okay, so for instance, this question I asked my guest, Makosa, and when he comes, I'm going to ask again. If I used to take 1,000 cedis working from 8 to 5, right now it's 24-hour working system, and now I work from 8 to 12, am I still going to take the 1,000 cedis, or now it's going to be reduced to, let's say, 600 or 800 in order to pay the second person who come and work from 12 to 5? These are the questions people are asking. Is it going to affect our salaries, or we are still going to take the same salary and work lesser hours, like for the 24-hour working shift, or it's going to affect our salaries? Two, Yera Mahama just spoke about one of the questions that I wanted to ask, which has to do with the security. Because when people are working overnight, we need to make sure that the town is safe. There's maximum security in town. My area, Global, the security is terrible. We won't say police case or wada on team. People are being massacred under bridge or no masha. So security is very poor. So what shows that when I work overnight, I'm going to be safe? These are some of the security the questions. And another question being utilities. Said these companies, utility for mama these companies, so that it will encourage them to have to do this 24-hour working system. And Yera Mahama has given the assurance that they have experts, they have technical people who know this and who are working on it. It's not like wabebiena no keke, but a policy or person or de bana eje ejuma. So Makosa Edwane, some of these questions, Obebuamena will answer these questions. Amaye. Yentoa so and sana me friend Makosa Manabasono. Yera Alan is shocking over the weekend. He also made a statement on the 24-hour working system. Okabibi say as Bawumia and Shadante de ono ankasano. Or can I say? Your producer be my video. No my video na no de videos are eja esimi be kan yensa about on the walker Afrafanto, the butterfly, the new movement. Of course, we will Kumasi no this videos and so to Jayaba Yabekasa Afahon.
Oma Benita na John Mahama. Obeka say only the Oba or the 24-hour economy, never. And yes, sir. So Kasa on Carboni. Obi Obeka say 24-hour economy no. Enya di papa no na so no on politics ase. Wamu say ya bet 24-hour economy no. Na che say politics na so won ti ase. Na mom di ase bi sa John Mahama ni say mi anu nua o mi nua ketwa. Eso so wabedi president wadi animu. Di ase bi sa Yewra John Mahama ni say dear na ubeya ebema economy no etimi around it 24 hours. And only question I see ebisa. That is the question that we need to put to the NDC. But so we now say the 24-hour economy no ye fanya juma na sa wonti ase.
So Osha, this is the the numbers that came out to support Yera Alan, and this shows that yes, the people of Kumasi still have great love and respect for this man. Osha crowd they pull out ma papaya. Net say obit me. Ye names obit my threat. I'm a NPP, but we prove say he still has the numbers, and yes, where I was say MPP or Moshe BBA obit me aha omupa in 2024. Elections obetimi ahamo, and he also responded to Asamana Yera, the Vice President NPP for flag bearer Ekaya about 24-hour working. Once I make I say my name say Mahama Bawumia Otsid Nyamana Okana say he really understands the 24-hour working system base on Tiasia because some statement be making and fakwem but say Yera Alan a pushy or he dives into the policy, the 24-hour working system. Yera John Dramani Mahama Aba. Ye try your husima, ye try your waba, ye ba na ye guest makosa ejna so na ya pensing semu about this 24-hour working system and the crowd. Yera Alan it's me puli it's my threat to the MPP in 2024 elections. Me try husima ibesia.
Ghanatalksradio wo UK abrochimemu era from Ghana mu ha the sound system which spinning machine papa every amana ne ababegu o Ghana mu ha enti se we ye a year we ye engagement we ye wedding we ye birthday party political parties are mo ye rally some we ye sorry mo ye crusade so we bo carnival or any kind of event now we pe spinning machine papa a bo sound no mu de dia ene me kanfo GTR sounds e de emawo ye wa live band nso a woto nsa e de frenya ye betimi ababeboa ama wudwumedi a wudie nso atimi aye kama pa ye wo enkan popuni mantamo anya aponchi hotel ho pepepe e na ye butuo odi an se wo be frɛ empanifo e wo 0546960510 GTR sounds e mu de angaza Ghana.
All right, welcome back. If you just joined us, this is Ghana Talks Radio, and this is the Political Hub Show right here. We do this every Monday and Wednesdays at 12:30. Welcome back to the show. Yes, my guest, Mark Kosa, is on the line now. Mark, good morning, good afternoon. So I had a afternoon. Good afternoon. I hope you had a very good weekend. You need weekend.
All right. Good afternoon, my dear. Somewhere there. All right, Bako.
NPP Orphan primaries. Say.
Ras, much I know what you're you know.
Yeah, Joseph.
Basically, when we check the Orphan constituency, it consists of, where the party did not have certain members of parliament.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can count them. There are many, around 100 and over constituencies. Kulote Kole, Adenta, Tempane, or Kaikwe, those places.
Yeah.
So it is where currently has no parliamentary representation. That is the Orphan constituencies. So clearly, considering the number, they share their course on the idea. They share 8 parliaments is here, no. MPP, they simply don't have the numbers. It is a never be a course of parliament. MPP for no being yanka or more also saying NDC for no be.
Yeah.
But this is the case that we have a hung parliament. We have 137, 138.
Yeah.
So basically, they would want to get many of these constituencies. NDC for no AJ. Our person on back. Yes. So simply put, they are trying to put their axes together to make sure they galvanize their support base in those Orphan constituencies towards election 2024. And we must commend all those who won and those who didn't win. It is all part of the process. Like I've always posited, politics is all about a contest of ideas. So and those who won did their, homework very well. In effect, I think they deserve our commendation. Yeah.
Okay, so there are videos that are on social media where people receive certain amounts in order to vote for some aspirants, and some of them actually won. This thing of paying people to vote, is how is it going to affect? Like, is this not the norm when it comes to our political, when it comes to voting day, or when it comes, like, I need to understand, because people were paid like 2,000 per vote. Nana ito omunye says ka we wahe. No must have a parliament. Yes, no more about your Mohonkana.
Ras, you see, the kind of politics as you see, also Africa and Ghana, the monetization and money question now, your body politics no. It is becoming one too many, and it is time we call people out, because I understand many people also receive like 3,000 Ghana cedis. Yes, per delegate. So it should tell you the amount of money people are spending. You see, this is a country we've been crying foul over the years that we don't have money. The money is not there. But during internal elections, what we see is, it's becoming one too many. Why do we have to buy people conscience? Why do we have to do that? Because the last time I checked, representation doesn't need people to essentially say that is not the meaning of representation. Representation goes beyond that. These things that we are seeing, these things are clubbing on around our political spheres now. It is very troubling and disturbing, to say the least. How do we have to pay delegates to vote for us? If If we think that what we are doing is fine and it is in the remit of, the well-being of the individual or the citizen, why do we have to go to an extra mile to, as it were, buy electorate conscience? Mm-hmm. In this case, buy delegate, conscience. Mm-hmm. It is not nice. You see, and then Emma Sebe, Sanko following to me, almost because Obi team politics.
Yeah.
That is not the meaning of representation. We simply don't understand the underlying principles of representation. For that reason, whatever thing that we are doing in this country is geared towards my main corporate politics.
Yeah.
That is very bad. That is not politics. That is not politics. That is not democracy. The very people we are learning from, the American and the other people that we are learning from, they started somewhere, and where they've landed right now, clearly it means we are not practicing democracy. Why do I have to sell my property, my land, my houses, to go and do politics?
Because
do you understand it?
Yeah, because
but that shouldn't be the conception. That shouldn't be the idea. That shouldn't be the notion. The idea should be serving your people with the kind of mentality, the kind to serve your people. That is what we should be mindful about, not selling properties. Recently, I heard one MP, is it Western North or Western region, that he has paid dollars. If he our delegate. Clearly, this should tell you that our packet dollars are going to need them over billions at the top delegates just to win an election. Imagine this person wins the election. What do you think he will be doing over there?
You make sure.
So the system, the monocracy, and those things that is going on in our body politics, I think it is becoming one too many. Well, fundamentally, it is not bad. Say, we're taking care of people for more again, for the time they are wasting around near their day. But I shouldn't go to the extra mile. Now we end this for you around May also. Yeah. I remember former president, he won, and it was like giving every delegate 40 Ghana cedis, right?
Yeah.
Look at what we did in this country. Recently, Dr. Bawumia and Ken Mukhoyo, they gave us much as 300 cities, 400 cities delegates.
Yeah, to delegates.
Multiply 400 cities by over 200 delegates. You are getting over 80 billion Ghana cities. 80 billion Ghana cities is approximately 6 million Ghana cities. So you should understand where they are getting all this money from. So we should all be concerned. Because at the end, one can't why never can't. So I think, like I indicated, we confront them. Better luck next time. But we must find ways and means. The politics for Ghana and because Ghana politics now when it's going in your politics, and it is very bad.
Now go to about Kopena when you're 2000 and hey, I know yes, can free. Now, can operate a parliament. Meaning, was what here or say the Honorable House to pass the appropriation bill for the sum of 259 billion, 52,477,750 Ghana cedis. Everyone say almost 300 billion. Say, pass it, to me issue out of the consolidated fund. Now, from the day of January 2024 to 31st day of December 2024 to fund programs of ministries, departments, and agencies. Consolidated funds, Canada, no. Omo person say over 300 billion EFRIM to support agencies and governmental institutions and departments. No, wait.
Yeah.
Wait.
No. I would say, say, even consolidated fund, any non-corners we have sinking fund. Get fund, up until 2032. Stabilization Fund, yeah, you should. ESLA, Energy Sector Levy at Sika Agent Free, the Siawa. So basically, your fund, Nina, this Cabra Ghana, Nina, almost you're collateralizing Nina. So currently, as we speak, you don't have any viable fund in case of any external shocks again. So the Kenefurata Ekano is trying to put something across. You see, when you present the budget, or present a budget in all parliaments, before you can spend, they need to pass the appropriation bill.
Yeah. And
that was exactly what he was talking about. Or present a budget, then the appropriation bill will be passed before answer what you need after you being the spending officer.
Okay.
That is the practice over there. So before answer pass the appropriation bill, no one and spend it. This will pass the appropriation bill. That is exactly the reason why in South Africa won't pass the appropriation bill, so that you'll be able to spend monies within the corridors of whichever coffers that we have right now. So that is exactly what he's doing. So I'm not surprised he's saying all these things. I'm not surprised. Some of us, we know it already. We know it's a sanity. You understand? So clearly, my dear, we've been spending a lot. You see, government needs to cut agencies. Let's harmonize some of the agencies.
Some of them are not, I don't even know their job. I don't know what they do. Yet we keep spending money on them.
Yes, we should be able to harmonize some. Now I am ministries like a credit in order to meet our revenue. You can't say you are spending over 200 billion. Now revenue 120 billion now. Clearly what it means is so you accumulate your debt, and when you accumulate your debt, so it means your debt levels will be unsustainable, because there will be a time when you can't now they are supporting a budget.
Yeah.
This is very simple. This doesn't involve any intricate procedures. So I find it quite worrisome. Didn't you? Or more people, or more PhD professors near there, they will sit down for doom to happen before they do the needful. Yeah. It's very sickening.
2024, I know, the citizens of this country are going to vote according to what they've seen, and how are feeling economy. This brings me to this 24-hour working system. Working economy. John Mahama Edebaye. Ana Bawumia ebe kasa ye na mibusa se be se Bawumia o kasa ono ankasa ontie no ho, because chop bar na electricity a year working ensem bi na yewura John Mahama ebe responding say no wonim say chop bars say, but he is saying that they are going to provide measures to enable companies, to encourage them to be able to work like say omobe adopted this 24-hour working system. Now maybe so. This also people are adopting now people love this 24-hour economy. They love the idea. But then they concern they say salaries. First question me person me busa na me de wadwen kire about salaries. Enti no obi busa wa Twitter na che my attention kakra say. Se ono oji 1,005 Ghana cedi. Oye adwuma from 8 to 5. Enti se so obeye adwuma from here fan say 8 to 2 and now say 8 to 12 and sika no so beti ana say ebeye the same and now say abani government ne be kan sen. That's the first question people are asking. Is it going to affect their salaries if it's going to be a 24-hour working system? And now say ebiba be kan. Say maybe nipa no year 9 na. 2, omo kasa about this tax about this ECD utility systems for the companies. Say John Mahama then obey in place or the better in place bet me amma these companies or more sika or mutuate for tax and this and man be perform to encourage these companies to adopt this 24-hour working system. 3, security. Now, so my salary need the because people really want to understand how this is going to work.
All right, my dear, let me start by saying, as someone Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia concerning the 24-hour economy. You see, yes, we have some of these, companies any juma one way or the other no you bet me ka so mo 24-hour system but any conscious policy any a deliberate policy mo dia go akwan mu any a thought in advance policy do you understand it but this time what Mahama can say obema aye deliberate and a conscious policy what I say obadiano you just come around the table now you will judge so the be a obetimi aka saa 24-hour economy no ho nti enye say e bia aye force bi na obi de betu obi so no
okay
and sir very simple okay over around so a person won't count 24-hour economy no ho then you join okay it's very simple like that and so then or more no so e betimi like in human because for instance so we call 8 hours what is 3 shift system wow call first 8 hours no usika obenya na eno na obenya
okay
wow be call the next 8-hour shift no so usika na obenya na eno na obenya and this is can also better but you made mention about salary reduction we was saying can also better and you also made mention about the fact that electricity near there yes what they would do and they say one will say electricity na Ghana for you generating it generate excess capacity enti anajo na amanfo adeda no lights will be built in Juma. You see during night companies will be shut down so they don't work enti no electricity na Ghana producing in excess capacity am fanya hwe enti anajo no what the Mahama can na say anajo na obi ada no the best subsidize electricity now use no because am fanya hwe ka and o man yebo nti you subsidize e de ama enyuma na o ma use nti say 10 cedis na obeto the be 3 cedis and 2 cedis you understand because excess capacity nti no you beto am at the cheapest price said the be ya obetimi dia ye wadwuma na obenya mfaso nti the normal day no the obeto ade be ya adwuma no night for no obeto lesser so if you are buying like 1,000 cedis, you buy like 200 or 300 cedis at night because it is excess capacity. We are not using it. So I don't say to some farmer for now or more NUC. Just like that, in order to increase productivity and also to boost employment in government and private sector. So it's very simple. Obiaka to your son, the 1,500 na wonyano, and no one obenya. The only thing they say a 3 shift system. So if you have the zeal, you see, if the enthusiasm is there. So you can just work over time and you will still get the amount of fund that you deserve.
Okay. Alan, so Ashoke Kakra police crowd be Kumasi over the weekend. And now focus Yera still obit my threat ama NPP during the 2024 elections. Who is saying na ye born a tougher?
I remember the other time I told you, say Alan, he will carry many people around. Because he is from the Ashanti region and they love to see Alan. Do you understand it? So Alan's unity work was massive over the week. I understand he interacted with many people, including market women in Kumasi. And clearly, when you follow the work, apparently, you would see, he was welcomed, you see, by his own people, because that is where he comes from, like I put it. So I wasn't surprised anyway to see the numbers. But he shouldn't be complacent, thinking that the Ashantis will vote for him. He should put on his political cap and lenses to do a lot more, because the electorates are unpredictable. You can't predict them. They might be following you, right? But the DD, maybe they will not vote for you. I'm telling you. You understand? So fear electorates and fear delegates.
I tell you.
So I think, yes, he's getting the all crowd over there. That is the getaway side of politics. That's a whole free. So which may deal with but one point I was saying, young fans to your when they say Alan will prove many of the people. Because that may can say anything before now for can be any Alan Kasa, but maybe everything is or money into me Kasa because you see the Adena I didn't say one. I remember saying Mekachi say Alan and pushy election to run off the NDC will run marginally. That's it.
Okay, all right. Nana, you better was a pa Nyame Adoma Wednesday, you better usher wedding.
That's right.
All right. Thank you so much. Okay, that was Mark Kosa on the line. Yeah, one and only social activist. Debia Betna, Jumadia Yusua, Ayana, Oneye, Etretrain, and Komo, and he touched on things that has to do with the 24-hour working system. Debia Mekase, of course. Yewra Alan ebetimi ahadwen pa na Yewra John tie ba na oba intino eja me jam like me jam me can say me di anwum jam ko ya che intene we na me di jam me say Mupa 2024 John Dramani Mahama na ekwanya NPP dia famu dia was akwatina ballot na ho na wo NPP na was to my NPP dia ene minim wan kasa won pe o man ni John Dramani Mahama say on the 24-hour working economy eba no mienu ebetimi aye night shift, morning shift, afternoon shift sika na obeje economy ni betu pon akoye sika beba o man ni This your girl Ras Ellababy, and this has been another episode of the Political Hub Show right here on Ghana Talks Radio. Yes. Aha, that's how we do it right here. If you just joined us here, pound. But you can do the catch-up section on our, on our website. That is www.ghanatalksradio.com. Recap. You can also go back and watch us on YouTube, Ghana Talks Radio, on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, everywhere. Ghana Talks Radio is one word. And myself right here, big ups to my TikTok viewers today. Sparrow Rain, Sparrow. What's up? Scientific POP, you were here. And now more Shemini now what TikTok. Big shout out to yourself. Myself, my page is at Ras Ellababy. Follow me and let's link up. Thank you so much for another day, and Nyamia Duma Wednesday. You be share same time 12:30 to 1:30. And Kobe, this is the Political Hub Show.